talked about the New Jersey state, and now we're going to give you the opposite side of New Jersey week. In New Jersey, we had previously the mansion tax, which was a 1% tax on the sale of residential real estate for a value in excess of $1 million. And New Jersey, in its attempt to raise more revenue and school more taxpayers, has enacted a new enlarged mansion tax. And basically it expands the property taxes, class of properties that are included in the tax. It now includes class 2, which is most single-family homes, residential condominiums, and properties designed by use for up to 4 families. Class 3A, which is farmland that includes a building or structure intended or suitable for use as a residence. Class 4A, which is commercial income-producing properties such as office buildings, retail spaces, warehouses, industrial properties, and apartment buildings are generally excluded. And then we have Class C, cooperative units within a cooperative housing corporation. The state of New Jersey has also gotten smart. They've also included transfers of controlling interests in an entity that owns any of these properties. So basically what that means is if I've got my apartment building in an LLC and I sell my LLC interest adjacent, I can't escape the mansion tax. And basically the tax kicks in at $1 million, from $1 million and 1 cent to $2 million, the tax is 1%. For $2 million and 1 cent, up to $2.5 million, it's 2%. At $2,500,000 and 1 cent to $3 million, it's 2.5%. From $3 million and 1 cent to $3.5 million, it's 3%. And over $3.5 million, it's 3.5%. So basically what that, and it's paid by the seller now. And a simple example, if you sell a residential home for $1.5 million, it falls in the 1% tier. So the tax due is $15,000, and it has to be paid with the recording of the deed. If you have a piece of commercial property that we sell for $2.2 million, it falls in the 2% tier. So the tax on $2.2 million is an additional $44,000 payable by the seller. And let's get real extreme. If you sell your house at $3.6 million, you're now at the 3.5% threshold level, and your tax is $126,000. Okay, so basically New Jersey is trying to raise a significant amount of revenue, and there's also this, basically it's a cliff type tax. So what that means is, if your sale is $2 million, the tax is $20,000. If it's $2 million and $1, you're now in the 2% tax, and the tax is now $40,000. All right, so basically, by just kicking over by $1, you jump into the next tier. So we've got to be careful and advise our clients how they structure the sale price, because kicking over inadvertently into the next tier could be a retroactive tax at full level. Now, New Jersey did continue the transfer exemption for transfers less than $100 between spouses, parents, child, and corporate reorganizations. Okay, so they did keep that up. There was a period of time up until November 15th where deeds could be recorded recorded and be exempt from this, but we can now pass that. It's imperative that we evaluate the pricing and the structuring. New Jersey has also came up with an aggregation inclusion. Basically, what that means is you can't say, oh, I've got a building and a land, and I'll sell the land in one transaction, I'll sell the building in a second transaction. That's an aggregation. New Jersey looks at both. So basically what that's going to do is force up pricing, because again, if you're a seller and you're paying on a $3.6 million home an extra $126,000, you're going to raise the price of your house. So again, that's forcing up prices of residential property, commercial properties. Again, if you're a corporate seller and you're going to pay an extra, couple $100,000 for this, that's going to force the price of this up. Vacant land is not subject to the mansion tax as long as it's not a segregation of a sale. So if I've got an apartment building and a parking lot next door, I can't say, okay, I'm selling the vacant parking lot and that's exempt from tax. New Jersey says, no, that's included, you've got to aggregate. Multifamily homes with 5 or more units are exempt from the mansion tax. So again, if you've got a 4-unit apartment complex, is it possible to convert it to a 5-unit apartment complex? It might be worth the savings to do that. Basically, New Jersey is trying to increase revenue, and they've also said that they're going to be increasing their audit and review process of the sale. They want to look at things like, if I'm selling my house for $1.5 million, I can't say I'm selling the house for $1 million. And by the way, I'll sell you the contents for $500,000. Again, that's part of the aggregation. New Jersey looking at that also. And they promised in their regulations to have significant audit practice of these transactions. I think New Jersey's got enough audit problems. I can't see them taking on this, but that's the theory behind it. I thank you.